up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day so far. I am having a brilliant day. I got a package today and there should be some orchids in here. Let's just open this box. I'm so excited. I got this from the Writhlington School project. There's this project going on in the UK where basically the kids are looking after orchids and propagating orchids, which is quite cool. I knew about them for quite a while, but I never ordered anything from them. And a few days ago, I saw that they've got some flasks available for buying, and I always wanted to try a flask. Although this wasn't, the orchid I would have maybe loved to grow from a flask, but I just really wanted to try it. And it's not very easy to get any flasks in the UK, so I thought, I need to jump into this or I'll lose it. And they only had a couple available, and it showed on the website that a lot of people are viewing this and getting in their baskets. I don't know if it's true or if it's just, messing with my head, but anyway, I jumped in and bought it. And I got a couple more plants as well together with it. So I opened the box, so it looks like it's pretty well packaged. So let me take these out. Okay, so where do we start? So this is the first one. So there should be 3 plants and a flask in here. Let's have a look. Oh, bark is falling out. Oh, this is so cute. This is quite small. Can you see what this is? I'll show you the label in a second. Let me just open this as well very quickly. So let me just put this bark back. So this is Masdevallia rolfeada. Here's the label. I'll put the name on the screen as well. But look at this darling, it's so small and cute. I usually try not to get any cold or cool growers because I don't really have good conditions for it. But I've got Dendrobium cubertsonii. I just got it fairly recently, but it seems to be doing really well. It's actually got a bud and it's pushing out maybe 4 or 5 new growths. So it seems to be liking what it's getting, and basically what I'm doing with them is I keep them right in front of the humidifier so that they get a lot of humidity, and that seems to help them. So even if the temperatures are a bit higher, they're not, it's not suffering. I just noticed, I'm not sure what this is, but this leaf has got some spots. No idea what that is. I'll maybe see if I need to treat this. But, well, okay, these guys are not going next to my current plants. But yeah, I see a root, an active root tip in the pot. Probably I won't be able to show you, so I won't even try. But otherwise it's looking pretty good. It's got this new growth which is just opening up, and it is bigger than, so that's the new growth there. It seems to be basically the biggest one out of all of these. So yeah, it is obviously a small plant, like a seedling plant. So yeah, we'll baby it and we'll see how it goes. So let's get the second one out. So this is another Masdevallia, and this is, sorry, that's not the same, Masdevallia paiviana. Here's the label. So yeah, it's again pretty small and cute. Let me just open this because you know, I usually find all the surprises are usually hidden here. So I just quite like to take this off immediately and see what's in there. So here's the plant. Again, this one seems to have some black spots. I mean, Masdevallias are honestly, they're not the easiest to grow, so you know, even the slight temperature change or you know, it can kind of upset them. So from what I hear, I obviously never grown any Masdevallias, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I really like them. You know, they're quite small and compact. I mean, obviously it will grow a bit bigger than this, but it will still have those, you know, these leaves, and so you can see they don't have any pseudobulbs or any really big structures that would, you know, where they can kind of have storage in them. So, and I think maybe that's why they are a bit difficult to grow. So if something bad happens to them, they don't really have any storage to pull from. They just wither off and die. So we'll see how we go and how we do with these. Okay, so I'll take this one out first because the other one is actually taped to the box, so it will take me longer to get it out of there. Now this one should be nice and small. Oh wow, it's very small. Let me see. Okay, so this is Maxillaria sophronitis. It's teeny tiny. It's basically a seedling, I would think. So here it is. And sorry, I didn't show you the label, but I'll put the names on the screen as well, so you can see. So it's all three plants are species orchids, and yeah, I mean, it looks actually quite good. I can see, I think it's actually just starting to push the new roots out, so it's going to be a good time for repot, because as you know, I repot all my plants as I get them, so yeah, we'll see how it does. So that's the plant number 3, and so let me get this out of here. So this is supposed to be this flask. And let me get this out of the way. Gosh, I don't even know which way it's supposed to be up. So I hope I'm not just shaking all the media in this jar as I'm unpacking it. Loads of packing, which is good, you know. It's obviously then more stable in the transit, and that's what matters the most, right? So let me roll it out of here. Okay, so yeah, all the media is shaken up. So it says it should be like from 5 to 10 plants in here. And this is Stanopea or Stanopea oculata. Sorry, I'm just afraid that, hopefully you can see this. Because these, you see there's big media chunks and they just kind of rest on the plant. I'm just afraid to actually, it's almost like it hurts me. You know, these chunks are just falling on the plant and I'm just afraid to break it. So yeah, it said it should be from 5 to 10 plants in here, but honestly I think there is probably, well, I don't know, we'll see. I'll do a separate video of, you know, taking it out of this and potting it up. So what the plan is with these guys, I was actually watching a lot of videos on waterculture and mainly Danielle's Orchid Ranch. It's a great channel about, about the waterculture for orchids, and she's very experienced and she's got loads of videos and she explains things so well. And as I was watching those videos, I just really got hooked on waterculture. So I thought I'll maybe try it. So what I'll do, I think I'll pick one of the Masdevallias and I will try to put that in waterculture, and I'll see how many seedlings are in here, but maybe 1 or 2 will also go into waterculture. I mean, Stanophaeas are not the best ones to go into waterculture because when they bloom, the spikes are actually they grow down through the media and then kind of through the bottom of the basket. So if it's in waterculture, it'll basically grow down into water and, it will just rot. But it will, this is such a small seedling. I mean, these plants are absolutely huge. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them, and I'm going to have 5 of these. So I mean, probably all of them will, or most of them will die anyway in the process, but I think as they grow, I can still try and put them in waterculture, and as they are then mature plants and ready to bloom, I can always just switch them to another method, to another way of growing. And also what I was going to try with these is, again, just depending how many there are, I was going to plant a couple in just in organic media, so bark and maybe sphagnum moss, and maybe a couple plant in the inorganic media, so possibly ceramis with some small leca balls, and see which ones do better. It's just for experiment. I'm not really growing anything inorganically or in waterculture, and I want to try it, but I don't want to just switch random plants to another growing method because most of my plants are doing really well at the moment, so it doesn't make sense for me to take it out of what it's growing in and put it somewhere else to just shock it and stress it out potentially, and it may not survive. So there is no, I care about these plants enough not to purposely stress them out. So if they're growing well, I'll keep where they are. But I just want to experiment different methods and just see how the plants do and do they like it or not. So I guess, the new acquisitions is basically the best time to do it and the best way to do it because, these haven't been, I would repot them anyway into my media. So, whether I pot it in bark or in, leca, it will still have probably the same reaction to it, so it might object or it might love it. So I guess I just want to try and experiment different ways of growing plants so that, if I don't try, I will never know what's better. So yeah, I'm just keen to try things out. But that's it, that's my little haul. So I'm really happy with the plants. They seem quite healthy, and they are small and young, but that's what I usually get anyway, young plants. And to be honest, I'm actually quite happy with that because young plants seem to adapt better to the new environment, in my opinion anyway. So, that's great. So I can actually just play with them and see what happens. And hopefully you can see my Dendrobium. It's now fully open. I will probably now have it in the background of all of my videos until it withers off. But look, it's just so nice. Look at this guy. It's huge as well, and even the old king pushed out 3 buds and they're blooming now as well. Just very, very beautiful. I'm loving it. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!